Hello and welcome to another update video about Filecoin. Yeah, Filecoin is one of the cryptos I'm deeply concerned about. I don't hold a lot of Filecoin, but yeah, extremely concerned. I mean, similar to many other cryptos, Filecoin moved up in a wave one, so we had an impulsive move up, and since then we have obviously come down in a wave two. However, we came down much too far. I mean, in the last two, I only did 2 videos on Filecoin, to be honest. And in both videos, I pointed out the risk of further downside and the inability currently of Filecoin to build any impulsive move. And I even called it not investable. And at that point, we were, I think, around $27. I think that was a good call, given that we're now at $6. And really, there is not a lot of support left. And looking at the overall wave count here, wave 1 to the upside, wave 2, which is a corrective wave. We then moved down after the wave 1 here in a wave. It was a WXY pattern, so a little bit of a more complex correction, a double zigzag, something that we can currently see across the crypto market, a WXY. And that means in this last wave, this is worth looking at in more detail. Could even see here this wave X as a triangle. Yeah, so that means that the wave X would actually finish here if we look at this from a triangle point of view. Absolutely possible. And then I would consider the wave, let me just double check that. I would probably think that if we come down here like that this here was the wave A, this was the wave B, and we're now in the wave C. So A, B, and this all doesn't really matter if we don't recover, because we moved down far too low and we're just bleeding out. And that is the risk that I'm pointing out with cryptocurrencies that are moving below the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. And I'm very honest with you, Filecoin is deeply below that. And I sincerely hope it will recover, but it is just way below the 88.7% Fib level, and you can see how relevant that level was. We found support at that level, moved below it, tried to get above, failed, and that was it. Remember, I made a video here, I think around $25. I told you not investable unless we really recover back above the 88.7% Fib level. Didn't do it, and that crashed it all completely down. And there is one more pivot point, I would say, for this coin. If it moves below the last swing low, which is here at $2.74, that's it. I wouldn't even talk about that coin anymore until it really recovers. This is really the last support. I mean, if it really moves below $2 or $2.90, let's see, it just needs to be that swing low. So the lower one is at around, let me just pick that one here. No, it needs to be ideally this one. We don't want to get below $2.90 or $2.89. Yeah. So we want to hold above that level, above that last swing low here. And I think it has good chances to get there, but it needs to hold above that level, yeah. It really has deep problems, this coin, yeah. And I mean, then we came down here and can count all of this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and this has probably just started the 5th wave. So pretty much what other coins are doing as well, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. This is now the wave 5. Basically the wave 5, off the wave C, off the wave Y, off the wave 2, and this needs to be completed. Yeah, it needs to complete ideally above 289. And here you can see the problem that the wave 5 would be really short, and that is generally not a problem. It can be short, but it really needs to complete here. If it goes below that, I'm losing all hopes, I think, for that coin, and that is just the risk that I want to point out here. I still don't think Filecoin is investable. If you want to see it as a bit of a gamble, it's fair enough. That's fine. That is up to you, of course. You know, a coin that drops down, that was priced at $238, that is dropping down to $6. It's even worse than AVAX. Even though the chart here looks a bit better, yeah, it's a normal correction, and it was a decent impulse to the upside. AVAX, completely the opposite. It looks rather the move up was a correction, and the move down currently is impulsive, but it hasn't dropped that much. Not as much as Filecoin. And I'm not saying Filecoin won't recover. We need to be honest, it is its first major wave 1. Yeah, and in a wave 2, in the last bear market as well, cryptos dropped below that 88.7% Fib level. The reason of concern that I have here with Filecoin is that it dropped much more than pretty much all the other coins that I cover. Yeah, it dropped much more, too much. Yeah, and the coin that is now priced at $6, that once cost 238, it is just extremely hard to get all that sentiment back into Filecoin again to push it so much to the upside. And I'm not saying it will never recover. It probably will in the next bull run. The question will be in the next bull run, will it make a new all-time high, or will it maybe only recover all the way to the previous swing high here at $117? And if I see that in the next bull run it is not able to make a higher high compared to 238, that is the moment I personally would get out. I have a few $100 in Filecoin, so I'm not too bothered about it, but it is still a bit annoying, and therefore I'm going to try to get out should it not be able to move above $119 in the next bull run. So yeah, at the moment I'm observing it, but it should really not move below that $289 dollar level. And as soon as it recovers back above the 88.7% FIB level, that would be a good sign. That would be a sign of life, and then it needs to move on above the 78.6 at $51. And then, yeah, very important level on the chart is that $120 level that I just mentioned, 119, 120. That is also the 50% FIB retracement and a very, very significant swing high. Okay, and that is my view about Filecoin at the moment. Doesn't really look good, but I still wanted to keep you updated. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.